Welcome to another after action review of trading performance. My name is Thomas, and today is the 15th day of the ninth month, the year 2025. I promise I'll get better at the months and dates, but not today. So let's go look at the review of our system so far. So today we had about 12 trades, so 17 trades total. We have a 3.33R total return, which is great. Max R win 1.83, minimum minus 1.04. So keeping it around the -1 max. Our average R is 0.2. So our expectancy of every trade is about 0.2 standard deviation. And we don't have enough trades, I think, to really have the SQN and SQN be significant. Overall, our win is bigger than our average loss, 0.82 to minus 0.69, which is great. 10 wins, 7 losses. So starting to kind of, when I'm looking back at the other systems, which were more like 50-50, the system with the rules that I've incorporated or improved on, I think, is starting to show a little bit better results. So 60-40 win-loss. The cumulative R, after some kind of chop, goes up. The average R is about that 0.2 that we talked about. Histogram looks pretty normal. I think it's still pretty early to give too much significance. It's funny that the most amount of losses trades were like losses around -1, but otherwise it's looking pretty good. Have a fat right tail a little bit, still though within from 0 to 2, so I'm still waiting for a couple of more fat right tails, but that's fine. And the coin model looks very, very good. A 60% win rate with a payout of 1.2 to 1, something that you would want to flip all day, every day. Let's go look at the trades. I'm just going to pull up. Excuse me. I'll just pull up. All right. So COP here. Rough start. We have a big sell-off. So pretty much right from the open, I try the SSC. The SSC. There we go. The SSC. It fails immediately. Reverses. So I try the collapsing dragon. That doesn't work. Reverses. So we're down, or I'm down about 2R right from in a matter of like 15 minutes. One thing that I want to say about this trade is, as you can see, it's like a entry, stop and reverse, entry, stop and reverse. I actually didn't stop at reverse on the first trade that I had, and I realized that feedback or that evolution, and actually hammered it this one. So I'm very happy about this trade from the fact that I could evolve during that time, acknowledge the feedback, and was able to get it in here. Here we have a lower high, so this is a COTA 2. The entry is when it breaks down about this bar, it sells off. I add a second position down here as it goes out of Z3, then it reverses. Thinking about it now, I'm not really sure if I should, when the price is so close, it's actually not that close, I'm sorry, it was just like a big bar down. Never mind. Sometimes I have it that if like the bars are really, really close to Z3, I don't put a second position on, but this one, it's okay. So second position, that loses about minus 0.4R, but the first position makes up for it, 1.64R. Fine, then we have a classic reversal on the SSC. I'll take that all day long, and it pays for about 1.27R. The exit here is triggered by the pinch, the Z3 lines, and then just a chop. So overall, 0.61R, that's the weekly total, plus, there we go, 3.33R. So that's COP. Let's look at Devon. I think that was the exact symbol where no, okay, never mind. So I was trading something else, didn't trade this. I was probably trading COP and everything else. What I did have was this trade over here, huge sell-off. I didn't even get the SSC, I just looked at my 8 symbol, saw this entry, and just took a short position. It kind of goes in my direction, then reverses, and again, the Z3 lines pinch, so I'm actually very happy, though okay, it's good. I'm very happy to just get out of it immediately, given my rule set. So I lose about 0.25R, but it's fine. Also, you see the risk box. We're not actually risking 1 full R here. We're risking about 0.7, 0.8, which is also a nice kind of mental thing. We're risking less than an R. That's always pretty good. CVX. Yeah. So the CVX right from the open. Yeah. This is a Kata too. Yeah, I didn't get the open, I think. Oh, because it wasn't an SSC. I see. So open, it goes up, and you can see this little wiggle. I think I almost barely just missed it there because I had a couple of positions open, I think. But I knew I would kind of struggle to get it in there, but I got it in. And it just goes up immediately. I had a second position here when it goes to the 2R. It moves around and then just reverses. We're out. So plus 1.83 on the first position, minus 0.26R on the second position, and 1.57R total. We trade something else around here. What's tradable? This SSC is tradable. This is actually something that I was looking at after it breaks out of the sideways quiet channel about 2 hours before the end. I was thinking about taking this collapsing dragon, but I mean, at about 20:30 or 8:30, about an hour and a half before the end, I was like, screw it. I'm not going to fuck around with it and just let it go, let the trade go. So take 1.57R out of CVX. Then we went to PFE. Pfizer. This was a fun symbol. I really enjoyed it. So plus 1R total. Right from the open, here is also a wiggle. So this was the one that I'm actually pretty proud of getting in because it was pretty tight getting in. You see the bars are out. The bars are actually away from the line. Normally when you see this kind of wiggle like you see here, or maybe here, the bars are actually underneath that RL10. But here the bars are on top of it, but it still wiggles. So I get in somewhere around here. It moves up in my favor, reverses, I get out. It's interesting that I don't know why. It just feels to me that when I have a positive trade, I'm supposed to be probably staying with this symbol all day. I don't know why I switched to another symbol, probably because there was just another entry that fired. But here, it would have been a nice symbol to trade. As you can see, there's the reversal. Here's a collapsing dragon. Here's probably an SSC that fails. You could reverse it. Here's definitely like 2R. And so I come back to it around here and take about a 0.89R loss, which is fine. Again, where I get out here, so we're not even risking one whole R when we get in there. That's pretty nice. And yeah, after a while, it moves up. I take a Kata too, and that pays pretty much for this trade plus a little bit more. So 1R from PFE. And tomorrow I'm just going to be framing this. I would have loved to get that move, but I was trading something else, so that's fine. And then WBD, and that's about it. WBD. So WBD, yeah, just from the open, I actually tried the SSC. I mean the collapsing dragon, what I'm talking about. Yeah, so here we have a high, lower high. Here's the collapsing dragon. I get in and I get out, and this is the trade I was talking about. I should have been framing this as a potential SSC, probably around here. I should have been getting in, but I did not. So, and then I watched this, but I didn't think about it as like an agony or that I missed an opportunity. I just saw it as an evolution that I wasn't prepared for, and the next time I'm going to get this. This is about 2R, so would have been nice, but I evolved, and that's the most important thing. So overall, a really instructive day. I'm really happy that when I look back at the results, this is starting to look like a really good system. In my gut, my heart, my hands, my feet, as Ken says, the 5 ways of knowing, kind of feel aligned with the system. Of course, the results show it as well. So I'm very happy about it. Pretty happy with the progress I've been making. So really looking forward to trading tomorrow and keep trading the system and learning more about it and framing it. So thanks guys for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.